Tonight on UI7 Live, we take a look at some new development in the Champaign community, and then we'll hear about a church tradition happening in a unique way.
And I'll tell you all about what to expect from the weather the rest of the week. This and more coming up. UI7 Live starts right now.
Hello and welcome to UI7 Live. I am Mariah Guzman. It is St. Patrick's Day, and I am unintentionally wearing green. Our top story tonight, the Champaign City Council voted 7-0 to approve the creation of an honorary Black Lives Matter street. The city will be designating a portion of Chester Street between Neal and Walnut as a Black Lives Matter street. The same location was proposed as the site for a Black Lives Matter mural back in October. The city will also be replacing the street sign with a larger 12 by 48 inch sign instead of the standard 9 by 36. While all city council members who were present supported the resolution, members Clarissa Nickerson Foreman and Alicia Beck feel that the city can do more to help the Black community.
Although I still think that this is a slap in the face to what we could have done for people, I would like to give the city staff a shout out for taking the time to change the sign so that it's not the boring brown color paper bag sign.
I'm glad we're doing this tonight. I think it's woefully lacking in what we could be doing as a community. And what I would hope that we can do as a council going forward is create some real change and some real policies that will address the disparities that exist for Black community members.
The city has not yet said when the sign is expected to be installed. And the Housing Authority of Champaign County is a developing community for individuals with special needs. Construction for the community, known as Pinewood Place, is currently underway with doors set to open as early as this summer. The project is intended to provide housing for those with mental, developmental, and physical disabilities with no income and pending Social Security benefits. The housing will be spread across 4 separate buildings, and residents will have access to various supportive systems, training for daily tasks like cooking, housekeeping, and laundry. It's been over a year since the COVID-19 pandemic left campus near desolate. Even with students back on campus, areas which would normally be filled with students remain with little activity.
I transferred from my previous university to University of Illinois because of COVID reasons. COVID really impacted a lot of families here, all over the place, and one of those with my family.
I feel like my feelings now, I'm kind of sad that I didn't have the full college experience. I feel like most of it has been online. So for taking classes, I usually stay in my apartment. Sometimes if it's asynchronous, so the classes, they're pre-recorded. If they're pre-recorded, I usually go to the library or I go to my friend's apartment study area just so I can focus better.
It's a lot more individualized. There's a lot less group sessions and a lot more at home. Fewer people plan to meet up or go over homework and that sort of thing these days. It's crazy different than what it's normally like here. There's hardly any people outside, and it's interesting because in this same quad area this time last year, it would have been a humble jumble to rush around and try to get around people just to get to class, and now it's a straight shot, empty.
I want to be able to see the people face to face and just hanging out on the quad, just enjoying the weather and all that good stuff. Yeah, and everyone would just be together, kind of bunch up in a pile, but now obviously we have to social distance, but it's still great. I think it can only go up from here now.
Students are hopeful for greater interaction in the campus community come the fall. A business in the Champaign-Urbana area are continuing to open up, and a new business is trying to defy the impact that COVID-19 could have, and it plans to open its doors soon to Campus Town.
A lot has changed on Green Street during the pandemic, from new construction to even new business opening on the Strip. New Era Cannabis Dispensary located in Urbana, East Peoria, and Chicago is now making its way to Champaign. New Era is a cannabis dispensary that will provide recreational supply. New Era will be placed right next to a popular bar named Cam's. Cam's is usually calm on a Tuesday night, so New Era being placed right next to the bar means a lot more students will be joining the area.
The university still prohibits the usage and possession of cannabis on campus. This leaves New Era in an interesting spot here on Green Street.
Some students believe that New Era will benefit and be a safe place for students that are on campus.
I think that it's gonna be hard for students to not smoke, and they might as well market off of it and make some money.
Students even see positives for the dispensary, even though it might increase the population in campus town.
I think it's really smart. I mean, there's not a lot around in this area, and a lot of people around here probably do smoke. I mean, I have one back in town, back home, and everyone loves it, so I think it's really nice.
Barrows, the AIC and sales manager at New Era, is excited to be moving to Green Street. The cannabis dispensary will be following COVID-19 guidelines when they arrive on campus.
New Era online order is necessary. We do give free consultations for newcomers. We do encourage online ordering, but when things level out, we will be accepting walk-ins again.
We will be joining Possible in mid-April. In Champaign, Kenny Williams, UI7 Live.
For many churchgoers, this time of year is often a period of reflection and community, and fish fries are traditionally a way to build that community. But going on 2 Easter seasons with COVID-19, many churchgoers have had to adapt to the times. St. Matthew Parish in Champaign is one of those churches.
I think we're going to get busy here right about now. So we've had fish fries here going back as long as most people can remember. Normally, this big hall, parish hall right here behind me, is full of people. But this is the first year that we've had drive-through. We decided that out of the interest of both safety for our volunteers as well as safety for our parishioners, we went to solely a drive-through option for our fish fries.
You know, one of the things with the carry-out is you miss the in-person contact, but at least it's a start to get back to normal. And hopefully by next year, when everybody's vaccinated and we're more comfortable with it, we'll be back and serving 200, 250 fish dinners every Friday night.
All right, here it comes. Really, this Lent is a sign of hope. Yep. Things are starting to get better, and we are ready to welcome them back. Hello! As soon as they are ready and able in whatever way possible.
The next drive-through fish fry at St. Matthew is scheduled for March 19th. Now we'll move over to UI7 Live's Zulema Herrera for tonight's Fastcast.
Up until yesterday, the weather has shown us some signs for hope of spring. Colder temperatures and yes, snow and ice 2 days ago has left us with a little bit of a chill. Unfortunately, these cold temperatures have stuck around today. Looking at your Fastcast right now. It is currently 52 degrees and we are seeing lots of scattered showers out there. This is why. As you can see by the radar, we have a big blotch of green hanging over us today and will continue through tonight. What does that mean for your weekend? Stick around as I have your full forecast coming up.
Looking forward to that. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you what street you might want to avoid this weekend. And we'll go antiquing when UI7 Live returns.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job. I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing.
After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working. I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this.
You will find something.
You will find something new.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at .org.
Welcome back. The Illinois Department of Public Health announced 1,655 new confirmed and probable cases of coronavirus in Illinois to date, including 17 additional deaths, none of which have been in Champaign. IDPH is currently reporting over 1.2 million cases throughout 102 counties. The age ranges of these cases do vary. The UI campus has welcomed a new vaccination site, but for many students, appointments have been hard to lock down. UI7's Ethan Simmons is in studio with the story.
That's right, Mariah. Today, dozens of students managed to get their first dose of a COVID vaccine at the Campus Rec Center in Urbana.
Instead, the U of I has repurposed its Urbana gym into a COVID-19 testing facility, and this month, the county's newest vaccination clinic. But these on-campus appointments caught the student body by surprise. Chancellor Robert Jones announcing the clinics through 2 mass mails, the first sent on March 5th at 1 o'clock. UI junior Mary Kate Green scrambled on the sign-up link, hoping to secure her first dose of the vaccine for her underlying health condition.
I tried to click on like a 110 appointment, and it said appointment not saved, and then it reloaded the screen and there was like a ton gone.
Green signed up for one of the last slots just 13 minutes after the email was sent. Her roommate wasn't so lucky. Green had to bear the bad news that the rest of the appointments were gone.
And she goes, "What? I was just about to check it like in 5 minutes after my class ended." Like she had no idea. Like we both did, and we thought, oh, another 10 minutes should be fine.
More on the way though. UI spokesperson Robin Kaler says future appointments will continue to be announced via mass mail, and the next batch will be available as soon as next week. For students like Green, they may come at just the right time.
Student vaccinations will continue through Friday as doses last. Mariah?
Thanks, Ethan. Before you go, do you have any idea how many student appointments could become available next week?
It's unclear now, but the CU Health District usually lets local partners know how many doses they'll have for the week on Thursdays. The UI hopes to get up to 1,000 student vaccinations per week at some point this semester.
Right, well, looks like either way, they'll be working hard. Thanks, Ethan. The City of Champaign is now accepting bids for the 2021 Concrete Street Improvements Project. The project consists of the reconstruction of pavement, curb and gutter and sidewalks, and pavement patching. Bids will be received at the office for the city clerk for the City of Champaign until 10 a.m. on April 8th. The bids will be opened and read aloud by the city clerk at 10 a.m. on April 9th. This bid will be broadcast live on Champaign's cable access channel, CGTV, and on the city's website. Visit champaign.il.gov for more information. In the midst of construction in the Champaign area, some water repairs may lead to traffic slowdown this weekend near Westside Park. One lane of University Avenue will be closed between Elm Street and Prairie Street starting Thursday. Deuce Construction Company will repair water service at 403 West University Avenue, reducing the stretch of road to one lane for eastbound traffic. Expect delays until the closure reopens on Tuesday, March 23rd. And a local business is helping their community. UI7's Zalema Herrera is in studio with the story.
Thanks, Maria. Antique Mall in Champaign shows their support for the homeless. This past Sunday marked the end of their annual charity event.
Antiques and More at Staley Road is the largest antique retro collectible store in Champaign and is known for their vintage items from furniture to clothes. Owner Lisa McElwain shares more on their products.
We really don't have one thing that sells the most. We have such a large variety of things, and it changes almost every day. So we have a motto that says you should have bought it when you saw it, because it probably will not be here the next day. So my vendors are great. I have vendors that rent space for me, and then we also do consignment, where people are allowed to bring their items in and I sell them for them.
We live right down the road, so we drive past here all the time, and we are looking for some new kitchen furniture. We want to see what they had, and we're really impressed with just the variety of tables and chairs and the other items along the way.
The store is currently involved in various charities that allow visitors and vendors to contribute.
The Champaign County Humane Society actually has a booth in here that I give to them for free, and they get all the proceeds from it. So we have people that bring donations in for the Champaign County Humane Society's booth. The shelterless community, I'm involved in that. And so we've been doing this, I don't know, probably 5-6 years. And we will continue to do it until there is no longer a need for it.
Lisa says although some charity events are on hold due to the pandemic, they will continue to accept donations and sell raffle tickets for the ones they support. In Champaign, I'm Sulema Herrera for UI7 Live.
And like anything in the Midwest, temperatures have certainly been a whirlwind as of late. When we come back, Sulema will give us a full weather update. And then we'll take you out east, where a beach had a unique, picturesque moment. You won't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing.
After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working. I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this.
You will find something.
You will find something new.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back. If you've been questioning the uncertainty of weather lately, we have Sulema Herrera here with the UI7 Live forecast.
Thanks, Mariah. Showers and storms are moving into the area this evening. We will see a lot of rain as our temperatures continue to hang in the low to mid 40s. Let's take a look at our AccuWeather radar. As you can see, the storm systems coming in from the south. We should not see any severe weather as far as the storm goes, just a significant amount of rain. You may see the wind pick up a little bit more, but that is about it. So what does this radar mean for your next couple of days? Let's take a look. Tonight, we are looking for that rain to continue throughout, and we will see the temperature drop to a low of 48. Believe it or not, that's the bad news. Looking at tomorrow, the high is only going to be 42, and the rain is going to stick around. So really, a soggy 32 hours is ahead of us. Now, I promise I have some good news. If you make it through that, you will get to enjoy this upcoming weekend. Check this out. Friday starts out with 48, but we get to see the sun, and it is going to start warming us up to a sunny Saturday with a high of 55. And to close out this weekend here is your reward, a balmy 62 degrees on Sunday. Clouds move in a little bit more, but still going to end our Sunday on a high note. Back to you, Mariah.
Thanks, Sulema. Looks like, as always, we will continue to look forward to the weekend for more good reasons. And it might be cold, but one beach has made cold look very pretty. Just about every morning, the owner of an Airbnb in Ogunquit, Maine, goes out to take pictures of the sunrise. And well, let's take a look. The beach is frozen over, and it's certainly a moment caught in time. I don't think I've ever seen waves freeze over like that.
Yes, truly astonishing. Coming up next in sports, we will share how one Illinois basketball player made history and the Big Ten Conference that recognized student athletes.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job.
I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing.
After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working.
I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this.
You will find something.
You will find something new.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job.
I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing.
After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working.
I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this.
You will find something.
You will find something new.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
It is mid-March and the Big Ten's men and women basketball tournaments are still happening right now. After its win against Ohio State last Sunday, Illinois men's basketball will be facing Drexel University in the first round of NCAA tournament this Friday. Tonight, we will look at Ayo DeSumo, the basketball rising star who has made the AP All-American first team. We will also look at student athletes who have been named to the academic All-Big Ten team. Ayo DeSumo becomes the first Illinois basketball player to make the AP All-American first team in the history of the program. USA Today named Ayo DeSumo the player of the year today. DeSumo is a junior from Chicago, Illinois. He is the only player in the last 11 seasons to average at least 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. He also has been named one of the 3 finalists for the Oscar Robertson Trophy, awarded by the USBWA to the College Player of the Year. 2021 marks the first year the Fighting Illini have multiple USWA All-Americans since 2005, and the last Illinois player to make an All-American team was Dee Brown in 2006, and he earned second team honors that season. With the success of this historic run for Illinois basketball, even some Illinois alumni have taken notice of this team. Illini Sports Night's Nathan Reddy has the story.
On Sunday, the Illini claimed a #1 seed in the NCAA tournament, and the alumni couldn't be happier.
What they've done from a physical, mental, developmental standpoint for this team has been, off the charts.
In the Illini's semifinal matchup against Iowa in the Big Ten tournament, Deion Thomas noticed a discrepancy between the two teams.
Look at the difference between the two teams. We're hugging, they're all standing pretty much with distance in between one another. And I said, this is what makes this team special. Close teams win.
Former Illini Mike LaTulip coached Andres Felice, a member of last year's team, in the TBT, and Felice told LaTulip this team could be great if Io and Kofi returned.
I remember Andres sitting in that car and him and I driving up to Columbus and him just saying, man, if those two guys come back next year, it's going to be special. That's a guy that was in there every day and saw what those guys meant to the program.
From the outside looking in, the culture seems to have completely changed for the better.
It's fun to see the culture that they've developed. It's fun to see them enjoying playing with each other. holding each other accountable.
And the upperclassmen are to thank for.
If you don't have that senior leadership, if you don't have guys that are setting the tone and for the culture, it's really hard to have freshmen and people that are just new to the program buy in immediately. And I think that's what you have with a guy like Io, DeMonte, and Trent.
The depth, however, may be the biggest reason why this club is different.
Illinois could easily go 8 to 9, maybe even 10 deep with quality players. That's something, even, if you look at the Flying Illini or the 2005 team, this team is different even than those teams simply because of the pieces that you have.
The balance of this year's squad may lead to a long march. Nathan Reddy for Illini Sports Night.
That was Nathan Reddy reporting. That's it for sports. Back to you, Mariah.
Thanks, Alema. Yeah, the Illini certainly do not plan on leaving the state of Indiana anytime soon. They plan to have a long stay if possible. And the good news is even fans are allowed to attend those NCAA tournament games. I know Lucas Oil Stadium is opening it up to a 25% capacity for fans. Slightly bad news, though, it looks like the tickets are running up into the 800s. But Illinois certainly will continue to strive in their competition, even with looking at tough matchups like Loyola and just this Midwest region. And for more sports coverage, you can visit Illini Sports Night at ui7live.com/WP. For more of our UI7 stories, check out our Vimeo and our YouTube pages. That is the news for UI7 Live this Wednesday night. Thanks for watching. I'm Mariah Guzman. Have a good night.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job.
I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing.
After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working.
I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this.
You will find something.
You will find something new.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.